Hello and welcome to Center of the Heart. My name is Miriam Phields and I am Center of the Heart's yoga instructor and yoga practitioner. And I would like to share with you one of my favorite pranayamas or yogic breathing practices. As you may know, pranayama is one of the 8 limbs of yoga. And pranayama is the practice of controlling one's life force or prana with your breathing. And so one of my favorite breathing practices is Bhramari Breath or Bhramari Pranayama. And Bhramari means roughly translated bee's breath. And it is a wonderful breathing practice that helps us to regulate our central nervous system. When we practice this breath, it sends signals to our parasympathetic nervous system or our automatic nervous system to rest and digest as opposed to fight or flight. It also lowers our blood pressure and slows our heart rate. When we practice this breath, we make a humming sound as we breathe through our nose, and this sound can help us to quiet our minds and to reduce anxiety. And if that's not enough, the Bhramari breath helps us to increase the production of nitric oxide, that's nitric oxide, by 15 times. And to me, that's a lot. And nitric oxide is created or produced in our nasal and sinus cavities when we breathe through our nose. And so when we breathe through our nose, we create this nitric oxide that mixes with our breath and gets into our lungs and our blood and dilates our blood vessels, improving our cardiovascular circulation. So this is, something that we might want to do. Often, as we get older, by age 40, often our production of nitric oxide decreases by half. So this is something we can do to counteract that. So let us begin the practice. I'm going to demonstrate for you by sitting in a comfortable position, hopefully, ideally with a straight or straightish spine. You can sit in a chair or sit on the floor or even put your back against a wall or a chair with a straight back. And just relax your hands on your thighs. And before we get started, just kind of make an L shape with your thumb and your index and pointer fingers. We're going to be using this shape with our hand. Not right now, but I just want to demonstrate before you get too into the breath. We're going to use our thumbs to close our ear holes, just pressing in that little fleshy piece and closing our ear holes. And then we're going to just kind of swivel our hands so that our pointer and index fingers cover our closed eyelids, just gently on your ears and gently on our eyes to magnify the effects of the practice. Okay, so we won't do that right now. Let's get the breath started and then we'll add our hands and our fingers to close our ears and our eyes. Okay, so let us start. We're going to be breathing through our nose, and just take, with your mouth closed, take the tip of your tongue and press it gently against the inside of your front teeth, just where the gum and the teeth meet. And then just allow a little gap between the top of your tongue and the roof of your mouth. Again, easy, gentle, without a lot of effort. Okay, so holding your tongue in that position, you're going to breathe through your nose. And you're going to exhale through your nose and make a humming sound, something like this. Until you've emptied your lungs, and then you're going to inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, making the humming sound. Do it with me. And then breathe through your nose. And at this point, if you feel comfortable, you can make that L shape with your thumbs and your index and pointer fingers. Use your thumbs to close your ear holes and place your index and pointer fingers over your closed eyelids to amplify the effects. And just practice your Bhramari breath at your own pace, filling your lungs on the inhale and exhaling through your nose and making that humming sound. And you can keep pace with me or you can go at your own pace. It's up to you. And we'll practice this for about 3 minutes and I'll let you know when we've finished, okay? And return to your normal breath, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And just focusing your mind on your breath, observing what it does without trying to make it do anything in particular at all. And when you feel comfortable, gently and slowly blink your eyes back open if they are closed, and just notice how you're feeling. And thank you for practicing our Bhramari pranayama, or bee's breath, with me. Hopefully you can practice this for 3 minutes or 5 minutes on your own, and for a few days, and see if it changes how you feel, or just notice how you feel. Whatever you experience is perfectly fine, whatever that is. Thank you for joining me.